Mark, we're here at the Swisher Hoops Academy, West End in the city, finally open. Massive growth and massive steps in the last 12 months.
Yeah, it really has been, JB, and isn't it just fantastic seeing people on the courts, and we're seeing some one-on-one down there, some 3-on-3 down this end, and just a facility for the whole basketball community to come and enjoy our great sport.
Let's kick it back 12, 18 months ago. Obviously yourself, Stewie, DB, a vision for hoops in Hobart, a vision for hoops in Tasmania and kids all across the state. What's it mean to see it go from a small little squash court in Kingston right now to the old K&D warehouse here, right in the CBD of Hobart? Yeah,
well, it's been an amazing 12 months. Part of it feels like it's yesterday. Part of it feels like it's 5 or 10 years worth of work jammed in. But it is just fantastic. The squash court conversion project, our first shot lab, was really amazing, and just the uptake from our members has been incredible. And then the opportunity here at the old K&D warehouse, right in the middle of the city, partnering with the University of Tasmania, has just gone not just one level up, but about 10 levels up on the opportunities that affords to Swisher, but also to the basketball community. So we've now got full width shot labs, we've got a 3x3 specs show court, and then 2 other full length courts. So for a sport that's really starved of facilities right across the state, but particularly here in Hobart, it's just another spot that basketballers can come along and get more shots up, get more games in. Team trainings, it's just absolutely brilliant.
You mentioned starved of facilities, but obviously end of the junior season, senior season here in Hobart wrapping up too. Yep. Everything going on across the country with lockdowns and a lack of activity as far as everywhere else. What does it mean to be pretty much one of the key focal points, not only of Tassie basketball, but certainly basketball in Australia at the moment, where people can freely come in, get shots up, develop their game in these tough times? Yeah,
we're just so fortunate, and it's not something we take granted. And now as a facility, we have to look at potential scenarios. But really, thankfully in Tasmania, as a state, we've done a great job of protecting our way of life, I guess. So. We really feel, particularly for the clubs in Melbourne, where our Hobart Chargers teams have been playing this year, and whilst we've been able to continue to train, that they've been going through a real roller coaster of emotions and disruptions to life. So we're really fortunate. It's great here as well. We've got a student population just living down the road in Melville Street. So when we're open tonight and over the weekend, we just really looking forward to, I guess, meeting the broader basketball community here in Hobart and having that opportunity for more hoops.
Obviously had a very good start towards the start of winter, had the 24-hour shoot-a-thon. Yep. Not a bad teething project. Obviously a lot of positives out there, but certainly a good way to sort of weed out some of the negatives and certainly the minor improvements to make as well for what was such a large group of people as well.
Yeah, that's right, and this has been a big project, converting a warehouse that's decades old and bringing it into being a community sport facility. It's been a lot of work, and the university's been fantastic the way that they've managed that and enabled us to really shape it up, and have just been so supportive of the vision right up to the Vice-Chancellor's office. So it's been incredible, and it is something we're really excited about, that while we're providing sport pathways, we're also providing education pathways. And at the launch today, to have high schools and colleges, both independent and government schools here, has been incredible. And this is the group of students that we're looking forward to working with over coming years as they go through their high school years, but also as they go on to further education at the university.
Obviously here, speaking on the Friday, it is the official opening of West End. What are just some of the activities that people can expect to have seen over the weekend? Yeah,
so the way the weekend was scheduled, Friday night is open gym. So we start off with 13 and under, then we go up the age groups right through to open later on this evening. Food vans out the front. We've got Swisher Cafe opening in a couple of months' time, which will be just terrific to come along and have a cup of coffee and watch the kids train and so forth. So tomorrow, or the Saturday event, was all about 3x3. So some really innovative challenges where you slide up and down the 5 courts depending on how your team goes, and the goal is to be on court 1 by the end of that. So this allows us to innovate and give new offerings to the basketball community. And then Sunday, it's open for open gym, so come along and shoot, trial the Dr. Dish machines, or again, just get a group of people and start playing.
And finally, Mark, on a personal level, you've seen the growth of the sport in Tasmania. I mean, you'd remember your parents taking you to games. You're now a father yourself, coaching, taking your kids to games. What does it mean for past generations, the current crop of players and future generations to have such a great facility like this.
Yeah, look, it is really incredible. It's hard to believe that it's actually come to life the way it has. When we talked about, a squash court, and even with this space, we're initially looking at using half the facility. So to have two full-size courts, another 3x3 court, and two amazing shot labs, behind the cyclone wire fence. It feels like Rucker Park in New York. So it's just, it is really incredible. So we couldn't be happier. And we just really can't wait to see people coming through the doors and working on their game, but also having a really safe, inclusive space for people to come and hang out.
Mark, once again, thank you very much. Congratulations on your partnership involved here in Swisher. A great outcome so far, and certainly, no doubt, bigger and brighter things ahead as well.
Yeah, absolutely, JB. And great to chat. And again, thanks for your support of everything we've done here.